It just happens.
And then I don't even know if there's a 3D version, but there's constant, ooh,
That's what I thought.
shit in
Is
your
that there might have
face.
been a 3D version.
But I didn't see. I don't know. Anyway,
we don't like
Joe.
3D.
So what did you think about the characters?
The
Holtz.
characters, like I said,
How was
oh my god, she was too over the top.
Yeah. So I
Too
saw in
over
the
top.
trailers.
She was annoying me.
And a lot of people say she was going to be annoying. I
I
was like, I'm going to like her. I know I'm going to fucking like her. She's so eccentric, and she's like, and plus, she's just, I thought it was going to work.
I thought it was gonna work,
I really
yeah.
did. And at first, it was kind of working for me, Joe, but then it really got annoying.
Getting annoying.
It
She
get
didn't tone
really
it down a
annoying.
bit. But yeah, I did not like her character at all. Like,
That one?
yeah.
What
They ruined it
about
for me.
Melissa McCarthy's character?
They tried, but still fell flat. I think it was just some poor writing. That's what it was.
It was really poor
Sucked.
writing and no character building.
And the
And that's
jokes
part of the
sucked as
reason.
well.
Here's the thing. The original had Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, who wrote it and performed it.
Yeah.
So they loved their work.
And they were
loved the
invested.
film, and they were invested. And it's part of the reason why it works. Somebody wrote this for these girls. And I can tell that Melissa says that she's a huge fan of the Ghostbusters, and she tried hard with the material that was given to her, but it just doesn't come across. The relationship between her and Kristen's character, where they're estranged, they used to work on ghost stuff together, they wrote a book together, but now Kristen's character thinks that's an embarrassment, and she's trying to get a real job, but then she loses a real job, and she has to fall right back into it. Their relationship never feels genuine.
Nope.
And by the end of the film, where it's supposed to be like, oh, this moment they love each other, they're back, and they overcame their little difference, it doesn't work. It falls completely flat. And then, not to mention all the stereotypes in the film, especially with this Patty character, and it's hard to top the EPA, the head of the EPA, or somebody who works for the EPA, Andrew Peck. That's his first name. But there's nobody really like that in this film.
Nope.
The cool interplay between the mayor and this Peck character from the EPA, that's all gone, and it's washed away by this new subplot line where it's like, don't let anybody know that this is happening.
Yeah.
We thank you, Ghostbusters. We're all for you, but let's have these two government bozos handle it that do nothing in the film.
They never do.
And never do a damn thing in the film. And we're gonna say that you're frauds. So, and we're gonna ruin your reputation. We know you run a business, like trying to catch ghosts, but we're gonna ruin your business, and we're gonna arrest you, and it's all gonna be, we're gonna call you frauds. Number one, they never agree to that. It would destroy their business. Number two, it's fucking a stupid plot line to try to hold all this stuff in. And by the end of the film, after all that shit that you've seen in the trailer, it's everywhere. Everybody's like, well, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. That was a fraud, and are you saying that we didn't see what we saw? Nobody had a fucking camera. Nobody was taking footage.
It's
all the cameras shut off.
2016.
Everybody has a fucking video camera.
You know what the best part was? Is they knew how shitty some of their effects worked, and they tried to work it into the movie as a joke on itself. Like, they were the YouTube videos and stuff. They were like, people in the comments were like, this looks so fake, this is overdone, this is awful. Yes, it fucking was!
Yes,
it made
it
fun of your
fucking
own
That's the only
movie.
real thing about
it was
that.
true.
That was funny, where the moment where they go on the internet like twice. It's almost like they wanted so badly to respond to all the negative response that they got on the internet.
Yeah.
Because they go on the internet twice to read YouTube comments. Twice!
It was
Could you
fucking-
imagine in Ghostbusters 1984 with it going on the fucking internet or in the full? It's
What'd they
obviously
say?
on
No way.
the internet. But no, it's just this self-depreciating humor.
It was horrible.
And like, ain't no bitches catch no ghosts or something like that was the joke. And it was just
That had to be like a
awful.
real YouTube
This
comment.
is awful. We have to talk about this film in greater detail. So we're gonna go immediately to the spoilers section.
let's-
We're just gonna give you our final verdicts. I'm not exaggerating when I say this film is awful. If you're a true fan of the Ghostbusters, if you dress up like this, if you buy fucking props, if you buy the video games, if you genuinely think the first film had magic, and even if you thought the second film wasn't all that good, because honestly the second film kind of lost some of that magic, but it's still way better than this film. This literally is an insult to the Ghostbusters license. And I can't believe I read that the producer of the film, hold on. Amy Pascal is already so confident in the film's chances at the box office that she's openly discussing the possibly endless franchise that it might spawn. Endless franchise of fucking garbage.
This is garbage.
Of neon rattling keys in your face as if you're a fucking baby.
They
garbage.
think you're an idiot. This caters to idiots. This
so
movie caters
we went to
idiots.
the film to let you know, don't waste your money. It's really gonna be a waste of your money, honestly. I'm telling you. And I've seen. I actually saw this Reddit poster. I don't know what post it was that actually separated, because they're trying to make it a sexist battle. The internet wants it to be a sexist battle. It's not. It's just a terrible film. But they did the IMDb ratings where all the females were giving it 8s and 7s and 9s, and they parceled out all the male ratings, which was like 3s and shit like that. And I thought that was fascinating. I was like, what is happening here? Is it that the females are, they have to support their particular, actresses, or
Go
was
support
it
Daisy and
they
fucking
just
Ray.
it's the mass market
She's
audience.
amazing.
Who?
Ray,
Yeah.
Daisy in Star Wars. She's amazing.
Oh right, there are tons
Bam.
of female-led superheroes even
and
coming
then
out.
do
Even
Rogue
Rogue
One.
One is about to come out.
Bam.
And but I don't see how anybody could think that this is good. Perhaps if you haven't seen the original Ghostbusters films, and this is the one good thing that can come out of this, because I heard one lady in the theater goes, I gotta watch the original Ghostbusters, and I was like, all right, okay, renewed interest in Ghostbusters.
Then
That's
she'd
what.
be like, I wasted my money watching that.
But I
garbage.
can't continue with these particular characters if the writing team remains the same. And the one cameo by Dan Aykroyd, that was good. It felt genuine. It was funny, and that was the one good one. But still, it breaks my heart that he no longer exists as Ray in the film. He's gone. In this universe, these are the real Ghostbusters now.
I don't want to live anymore. Not in this universe. Not in this
All right,
universe.
final verdicts. Joe.
Fucking 3.
3 out of 10. Are you exaggerating, Joe?
No,
Are you
not.
a fucking sexist?
No,
Did I
not
push you
sexist.
into giving this film a low rating?
No,
It's a 3.
Shit, it was a motherfucking 3.
I gave it a 3 too.
Why?
Because this movie sucked.
That's a good reason. That's a solid reason. He got you there.
Yeah.
Good counter argument.
Why did it suck, Joe? I don't want people to be like, you're fucking
No,
pushing other
seriously,
jokes.
fucking terrible jokes. There was the writing was terrible. So many fucking plot holes. I was like, what is going on? Most of the time I was looking at Dell, I was like, Dell, are we seeing the same film?
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
was like looking at me the entire time. He was like,
what's going on?
is this happening? And
I
I
was
was like,
looking at I was trying to get their attention, but
It's like, waiter, another beer.
Yeah, no, we ordered a bucket to be able to deal with it. We had so many.
No,
but
but
it was
no,
just
it was not a good film. I did not enjoy myself. It was not entertained.
would you watch this again?
No, I would not. I would not. Like, seriously, this was a fucking haunted mansion, Scooby-Doo. I wanted creepier things. The CGI, only the fucking proton packs.
Yeah, we're
those
stupid. Here, I wanted, you wanted real comedy.
Yeah.
You wanted good interplay
But
between
I
the
still
characters.
I wanted them to be serious
Yeah.
at moments, but this thing was a non-stop
Right.
joke. It was a non-stop
That's
joke.
what it is. Is that that we wanted a balanced film
Yeah.
between the sort of paranormal, the horror, the interplay and relationships, and comedy. This was just all comedy.
Yep.
And all of the comedy.
Attempt to
Attempt
comedy.
at the
It was an
comedy
attempt
was
at
really
comedy,
bad.
yeah.
Like 3 good jokes in the whole film. Del, what's your rating?
I gotta give it a 3. And here are my reasons. Really low-key comedy. The people that were laughing, I'm sure aren't that intelligent. Number 2,
No, it was a fucking fart joke and
Yeah.
poops and poop and fart
it
and
was
all
just
this.
like super low-key, like goo-goo gaga level of comedy I'd expect from like SpongeBob or something. Number 2, the script was awful. The suspension of disbelief completely gone, completely over the top. The actors just were put in situations that made them dumbass stereotypes. And, of course, the whole thing was sexist. I wanted strong female character roles like Rey, like Joe mentioned from StarCraft. Or from Star Wars, StarCraft. Wow, I wish. StarCraft movie. But no, They make them out to be bumbling fucking idiots the entire movie. So this isn't like sexist or anything. I wanted them to be better. You should be pissed at them for making them bumbling idiots.
Yeah, and stereotypes.
Yeah,
Racial stereotypes too.
The bumbling idiots and racial stereotypes was their entire characters. And they never grow, they never develop, they never become better, they never better themselves. There's one moment where they're suddenly like gods with freaking proton packs, but then they go right back to being idiots again. And it's just...
It's
really
depressing. Bad, guys.
It's really bad.
What's your rating?
Fucking 3.
No.
Another joke. It's a 3.
Fucking 2! This film is a fucking 2! It's bad! No,
Yep.
it's a fucking 2. It really is. It is an insult to the Ghostbusters license. This could have been a different film.
Yeah.
Or it would have been much better handled as a handing off. This is the next generation film, and we might have been able to put up, maybe, you know, Dan Aykroyd could have put some writing in there, and we could have found an actual funny screenplay writer and got some...
They couldn't, though.
But this was fucking terrible. It's a 2 out of 10. Don't waste your money. Stick around for the spoilers where we're going to talk about all the ridiculous shit in there and why it truly sucked. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show.
The